What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Vertus today, bringing you guys back with a brand new episode of Death Note. Today, we are going to be watching episode number 4 entitled Pursuit. Inside of the last episode, we got a little bit of an explanation of the Shinigami eyes. Light got offered the Shinigami eyes. So we're going to see in this episode whether or not he actually takes those. My prediction was that he wouldn't take them, but it's very interesting that that kind of Shinigami eye deal, whether he takes that deal or not, it's going to be interesting how it kind of like takes a play inside of this anime, because it was introduced for a reason. So whether or not he takes those Shinigami eyes, it's going to be cool to see how they actually implement that inside of this show. Also inside the last episode, we got to see a little bit of Light Stalker, someone a part of like the ICPO, or someone that L actually put on Light. So we're going to have to find out how that actually kind of pans out. Hopefully you guys are ready for the reaction for this episode of Death Note. If you guys are, you guys already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you guys are new to this channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also bear in mind that I do in fact have a Patreon. So if you guys do want to go through, get full uncut episode reactions, early access content, and exclusive series reactions, you guys can find all of that over there on the Patreon page. We have exclusive shows over there like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Konosuba, All Noah Zero, all sorts of shows over there. And everything you guys see on this YouTube channel, you guys will find the full uncut episode reaction over there. No cuts, full opacity, the sound, the volume is all the way up, and just in general, the best viewing experience is in fact over there. But needless to say, enough talk, let's go through and jump right into episode number 4 of Death Note.
Anyone seen Ryuk around lately? Maybe he was serious about losing his death note.
These Shinigami look terrifying, menacing.
I can't picture Ryuk doing something so boring.
It feels like Ryuk's actually having a blast. What you guys are doing is actually boring, staying here for eternity.
Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
The price for receiving the eyes of a Shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan.
He's not gonna take this, right?
That's it, right?
That's it, right? Just half my life? Yeah.
This deal is
Out of the question.
out of the question.
Yeah, nah, we ain't having that deal. No shot. I knew Light wouldn't take that deal, man. Like, if he wants to rule this world, he's not gonna want to give away half his life.
My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals. I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time.
He's definitely not gonna take this deal.
I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this deal.
I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in case.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's cool that Ryuk's actually telling us all the rules and stuff and random things like that.
Don't you think you're a little late? I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met.
We are like 4 episodes deep, though. Light seems to like not care at all that you're a Shinigami.
He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
He has no fear for you at all.
You sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
Shinigami.
I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes.
That would be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. Not to mention the police would have no trouble finding you.
It was only joking. If I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami.
Oh?
Though who knows? I bet that could be pretty interesting.
You think like, okay, hold on, let me pause. Ryuk said, I think in like episode 1 or 2 or something, when you actually use the Death Note, you don't go to heaven or hell. You do something else. Either it's like neither of them and you just don't exist ever, or what if you actually turn into a Shinigami? Like, what if everyone who's actually used the Death Note in their human life is now a Shinigami? That could be the case, man. That does sound like a afterlife worse than heaven or hell. I don't know how terrifying hell is, but honestly, being a Shinigami seems close to it. I think it'd be kind of cool for like maybe a year max, and then like you realize like, hey, I'm gonna be writing people's names down for forever, for all of eternity. So I don't know. I feel like that is worse than heaven and hell. Of course, obviously heaven, but also hell as well.
Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami.
Oh, okay. Respect.
The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, we lead meaningless and empty lives.
Ah, that is true, man. This place does seem really, really depressing.
The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist.
That's kind of sad.
I doubt there's any reason for our existence at all.
Wow. Depressing, man. What if they make like a sequel to Death Note and it's like reinstating the Shinigami realm? I don't know.
I wouldn't necessarily say that the Shinigami realm is meaningless to humans either.
That is true if you think about it.
Whenever a Shinigami like you comes to the human world once every 100, no more like every 1,000 years, the human world changes dramatically.
Facts. Like, you gotta think about how many people are actually dying because of this Death Note. I wonder how many humans have actually used the Death Note since history started.
When you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
That's what I'm saying, man. What if they make a sequel, like a little, maybe even like an OVA or something, of Ryu going back to the Shinigami realm and trying to change it for the better or something?
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
Oh, how?
I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death.
Oh, let's get to the nitty gritty. Uh-oh, it's getting interesting.
Another 6 inmates were found dead last night.
Yo, he's killing people.
All were heart attacks. It's him.
Oh, Light's doing something.
Bizarre behavior before they died. Could you be more specific?
Wait, like
What do
what?
you mean? So they didn't just die from heart attacks.
Is Light doing some experiments or something? He's testing something.
Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using
Ah,
his own
he can control them before he kills them.
I'm sending you a copy of a letter as well as pictures taken at the scene.
Ooh, L's on the case. Uh-oh. See if he can decipher this.
We know Kira can control the time of death. What if he can also determine the actions in the moments leading up to death?
Yo, L's on the moves, man. He's just right on Light. That's exactly right. He can control people's actions before they die.
Kira was performing some kind of test using these criminals.
Yeah.
We'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to him.
Yeah, we don't want the clues and stuff and what they know on the computer files because he has access to that.
He's playing with people's lives as if all this was just a game.
That's your son, my guy. It's unforgivable. That's his own dad. Yikes. Wonder what would happen if Light's dad found out that Light was Kira.
And these results are just as I expected. The Death Note will work for what I have in mind.
What do you have in mind?
All three did exactly what I intended them to do.
Oh.
For the other 3 inmates, I purposely wrote conditions that were virtually impossible.
What happened to them?
With the first one, I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour.
That's not possible, is it?
It's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour.
Yeah.
He simply died of a heart attack.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. If it literally can't happen, it won't happen.
I specified that he would write a note that read, I know that L is suspicious of the Japanese police.
Oh.
I actually expected this one to work.
It didn't work. Why?
It's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know.
Okay, so that puts like a limit on the Death Note in a way.
On their own.
I like that. I like that it's not like crazy to the point where someone can just be teleported or something.
I can control them as much as I want before they die.
As long as it's possible. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's all this leading to? What's the point?
Facts.
These latest victims will no doubt keep L and the police guessing.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably trying to decipher all the clues I left for him.
What clue did you leave for him?
That absolutely meaningless dying message.
What did it say?
If Kira used those criminals to conduct an experiment of some sort, it means he's about to start something.
He's about to do something big, apparently.
There's a good chance that the FBI will notice someone acting suspiciously.
Oh, snap.
Perhaps he has a different goal in mind altogether.
I like this chess game, man. The thinking man's game. Oh.
Is this it?
Is that the message? The meaningless message?
Real thing?
Yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful.
Oh,
He attacked a few people.
that's our guy we're gonna be
Went
using?
empty-handed. I'll use him.
We're gonna be
It's
using
kinda
that guy,
last minute, but
okay.
I'm sure I can find someone. I got a few people in mind.
I wonder how this is gonna go, man. It's all leading up to
Believe it or
something.
not, I'm actually
Light's
rather
doing all
clever
these
guy.
crazy,
What do you
experiments and stuff. Who's this? A girl? Who are you?
Hello? Light?
Oh,
Morning.
new character. New character added to the books, okay. So Light obviously is about to do something really big. He's been doing a lot of experiments and stuff to find out what like the capabilities of the Death Note is and what the limits are. And now he's going to be putting a plan into action to find out, I guess, Ray Pember's name. I think I kind of remember what happens. I think it's on a bus, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. As I said many times now, I've watched up till episode Outcast, and that's all my extent to the Death Note world. And that was literally like a year ago when I watched it first on the channel. And now we're rewatching it up to actually get refreshed up until we get to the blind reaction part. But memory's a little bit foggy. I think I might remember what happens here, though. I think they're on a bus, and somehow, some way, Ray Pember's name gets revealed. Let's see how it all kind of unfolds, man. So far, this has been awesome. This has been really cool to see kind of the capabilities of the Death Note, and I'm interested to see what Light actually does with his mischievous plan. All right, next day or daytime or something. See what happens.
He's still following me. Perfect.
Oh, that's what we want, huh?
Light!
A date?
Oh, a date?
It's a date, no matter how you look at it.
Okay, that's somewhat normal from Light Yagami's perspective of how the show's been going so far.
What do you plan on doing?
Facts.
Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
Wrote something in the Death Note, okay.
I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high.
Okay, Light, I see you.
I have you all to myself.
Okay, Light.
He goes to school and cram school at night. Dates on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school.
And that's what it looks like on the surface.
No cause for suspicion.
No cause for suspicion. That's really good. Because Elle said while he acts out on his plan, someone's going to be suspicious. But he just wrote down that Light's not suspicious. So that's really good.
Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
That was before I scored #1 on the national practice exam.
Number 1? Jesus. My man Light really is smart like that. So peaceful. Until whatever Light's cooked up. No one better die that shouldn't die. Light, you better not. You better not, like, switch up on us. You're already crazy, but... Oh, here's the guy. Criminal guy.
It's him. He's here.
Oh, snap. It's about to get serious.
No one's in the way. Everything should go smooth.
Oh, this is part of his plan. Okay, let's see it unfold. Oh my god, he has a gun. Alright.
A bus jacking?
Why would you rob a bus?
You're kidding me.
Everybody shut up!
Like, I know Light actually, like, controlled this guy, but is there anybody who's actually, like, robbed a bus? I'm sure there's tons of people who's done that. Why would you do that? Out of everything you could rob. I guess people. People on the bus, their stuff, the bus fare money. Still, it seems like a weird thing, like, I don't know.
Have a female staff member bring all of Spaceland's cash from yesterday.
Oh.
I know it's there. Have
Oh
them
my
use
god.
the stubs from the pub.
This is part of the plan, Light?
I swear I'll kill every one of these passengers.
Oh my god. This guy's serious. Light just doesn't care. I take back what I said about him not being suspicious. Imagine, Ray Pember says that.
As soon as he turns
Something's
around,
off here.
I'm gonna grab the gun out of his hand.
Oh.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. I'll take care of it.
Oh, I bet this is what Light planned on.
As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice?
Facts.
First hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Second one pretends to be a hostage and stays in the very back just in case something goes wrong.
Oh.
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira.
You messed
If it
up.
was, he could just kill
You
the
messed up
second
right there,
hijacker.
bro. You're slipping up.
Elle needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is...
Ray Pember. It was that easy? Piece of cake, huh?
Guess for the time being, I won't bother asking what an FBI agent is doing on the bus in the first place.
Facts.
If it comes down to it, I can rely on you, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, snap.
You want me to shoot you right now?
Jesus, chill, my guy.
His face was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie. He tried to rob a bank, ended up killing 3 people before he got away.
Oh my god.
He won't shoot us. In fact, he's not gonna do anything.
That is right. He is controlled by the Death Note, huh? That's a really cool, like, thing that we found out this episode.
You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Uh-oh.
Plans for a date, huh? Stupid kid.
Yikes. Okay, so good. It's not actually the, Wait, got him? What do you mean? That was a piece of the Death Note.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, he's gonna freak out. He can see Ryuk. Oh, snap.
How long have you been hiding back there?
That is terrifying, bro.
So you mean you can actually see me right now?
Oh my god.
Stay there, you.
Was this part of the plan?
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
He's hallucinating. Ah, nah. I guess this is part of the plan. I don't know. Why would he do this? Can't shoot him.
I'm a Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna kill
That's tough. Yo, you gonna kill somebody at this point. Jesus. That is terrifying. Where's that close-up of Ryuk? Oh, snap. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. This is the end. Oh my god. Yikes. Guess this was all part of Light's plan from start to finish. We got to see how it unfolded. I hope this doesn't bring any suspicion, because I mean, it still seems very like odd and strange that this happened to one of the suspects.
Everything went just as I planned.
Wow, Light, you're a genius.
Accidental death.
Oh.
Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park.
This is all unfolded to his plan, bro. And it worked too. We got Ray Pember's name.
Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45,
He dies.
He dies when struck by a car.
Jesus, that worked out so perfect. I really hope this doesn't cause like suspicion. I mean, I know Light made sure of things and like made sure he was, you know, not too suspicious, but I don't know, maybe L catches on. I don't know, man, but that was a great episode, and it definitely displayed Light's just intellect. He literally made that plan unfold, and it's crazy. All right, so that was the end of that episode number 4 of Death Note, entitled Pursuit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you guys did, you already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you guys are new to this channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also bear in mind that I do in fact have a Patreon, so if you guys do want to go through and view full reaction videos, get early access content, and exclusive series reactions, you guys can find all of that over there on the Patreon page. But needless to say, let's talk about this episode, man. This episode actually had a lot of information regarding the Death Note. We found out this episode that Light can pretty much manipulate people that he sets out to kill in whichever way he wants. We started out with some experiments. 3 experiments were like normal things, like the things that people could actually do, and we found out that there was actually limits to the Death Note. So say for instance, like if Light tried to kill somebody and said, okay, this guy who's stuck in a cage gets out and goes to Paris in an hour. That was literally something like a test that Light, you know, went out and went forth to actually do and like set out, and it didn't work. The guy just simply died of a heart attack because it's impossible. So we found out there's actually limits to the Death Note, and we found out that Light actually manipulated that and knowing that into actually getting Ray Pember's name. Genius. Absolutely genius, man. I love this show, man. Just the absolute intellect thinking man's game. We saw Light go through and basically get a dub. In episode number 2, we saw L. We got to see his intellect and how smart he is and actually outplay Light. But this episode, we actually got to see Light go through and outplay L in a way, because he actually got Ray Pember's name, and that's one step closer to his goal of taking down L. So that was such a crazy plan, man. Light literally got all the information that he needed and all the tests that he needed to verify that this is actually going to work, and then he set out on a fake date to pretty much, you know, seem to be normal to Ray Pember, which obviously was not the case. He just pretty much, he manipulates a lot of people, bro. Like, he literally went on a date for his own, like, malicious reasons. Like, he didn't even like that girl, probably, and he just used her just to kind of get Ray Pember's name and to get his way. So Light is a really, really good manipulator, and man, he's a really good character. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's a really good like anti-hero in a way. If you think about it, Light is actually kind of like an anti-hero because he's pretty evil. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty evil, selfish. He's entitled, and he has an ego and an absolute god complex. So he's not exactly like a hero. He's more of like an anti-hero, and L, on the other hand, is, you know, a really, really good rival. So I just really like the characters. I like Light's character. I like L's character so far. And seeing what Light did inside this episode was really, really cool. Light outplayed Ray Pember, got him to reveal his name using that, what's his name? I forgot what his name was, but that criminal who apparently killed like 3 people in a robbery or something. We used that guy. He died. Light just used him as a pawn. That's tough. Deserved it, though. I mean, that is the thing about Light. Every, like, person that he kills is a criminal. I mean, kind of. He wants to kill L. He killed Ellen Taylor. So obviously he will step out of line from time to time, but for the most part, Light does kill most, like 99%, maybe 95% criminals. I wonder with how many people like Light actually kills. What if someone was like falsely accused of a crime and they died? They just got killed just because they were falsely accused and put in the system to, you know, pretty much set out to have done like malicious things when they actually didn't. I wonder if that happened and if that will happen. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the way that Light goes about things is kind of And, you know, he kind of goes off the media. He kind of looks at, you know, criminals from, I don't know if he confirms, like, okay, this person definitely did this person definitely did that, but I'm just wondering, like, what if Light actually, like, accidentally kills someone who was falsely accused? That'd be kind of messed up. Needless to say, man, that was it for this episode number 4 of Death Note. Really enjoying this show, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reactions. If you guys are, you already know what to do. Be sure to show some love to that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you guys haven't yet already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to go the extra mile and get the best viewing experience. You guys can find that over there. But needless to say, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Peace!